Right now, you're looking live here at
Come on, y'all. We gonna get a win today or what? Can I just get one? One win today.
We're at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, here at Niner Empire Row. We're getting ready for our pregame show. Niners and the New York Giants here. It is not the real Super Bowl, it's the Toilet Bowl. Two teams are combined for just one win.
Yo, by the way, in case you don't know,
so we're
gonna be doing this next season too. We're gonna be back. We coming back next year.
Brian Professor B. Davis here. Here at Empire Row. It's Niners pregame live here. It coming up right now, begins right now. Hi everybody, Brian Professor B. Davis here at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara. Welcome to Niner Empire Row here. We've got Niners and the G-Man here. We got a good crowd out here on this edition with its it's our Salute to the Troops Day here in Santa Clara. As we take a look on the scene here. A lot of the Niner faithful out here right before kickoff time. We're here on the Arena Sports Network Bay Area. Got a lot of fans of the faithful here. We got here at Empire Row. Got great food out here. It's a salute to the military group today. This is a great event. We will be here live until kickoff time is at 1:25 Pacific. Niners and the New York Giants. Two teams struggling this year so far. Boy, we got Odell Beck. Like that jersey.
Thank you.
Man, what a tough year for the G-Men.
Horrible year for the G-Men right now. I am not enjoying it at all right now.
Well, we expected this, for us Niners fans. I mean, it's been a nightmare season. I've been catching up what's been going on. They're about to, people have quit on the coach. What's been going on?
Oh, yeah. As soon as Odell went down, I was like, oh, man. I just saw the chance to playoffs. I saw the Dallas went ahead. I was like, oh, we're going to be sitting down there with Philadelphia. Philadelphia is doing good. So I don't even know what's going on with our division right now. Hey, you know what? It's another season, so we've got more to come, so don't worry about it.
Do you think this is the last year for Eli?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I love Eli, but he's got to go. I love him, but he's got to go. We need some new young talent out there, so hopefully we'll get it. But we'll see. It's a lot for us. It's a lot for us, so can't be too mad.
So, we're at Empire Row here. A lot of the 49er fans here. How you doing? We got a lot of the 49er faithful here. We got plenty of food out here today. Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, ready for a Niner W today? Hey, we got a lot of food here today. We got the tacos and got the El Kilsa 49ers chapter. Yep. I mean, come on down here to Empire Row. This is one of the best tailgating scenes here in the National Football League. over here, the bit with your Empire. Your mom over there? So over here we have the faithful here. We got New York Giant fans here. How you guys doing? Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
Well, it's been a tough year for.
We got our tattoo. John, join with Caleb. Show me your tattoo.
Just give us the state of the Giants. It's been a horrendous year this year.
No, we won a game.
We won one game.
We won one game.
Well, we know, but the problem's been going on. Players quitting on Bob McAdoo and
Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo. I'm thinking Bob McAdoo of the Lakers and the Knicks.
He's gone at the end of the season.
The Denver game was great, though. No, but if we win 8 in a row, we'll be 9-7, which is what we were the last time. 2008.
A lot of expectations this year for the New York Giants to maybe make another run, but
our wide receiver core is dead. No running game, nothing. Eli's gone after this year.
It's a full rebuilding.
We're gonna have the easiest rebuilding process of all time. Let's get a quarterback, get our health back, get a couple of linemen, we'll be good to go.
We have way the schedule. We both get the last place schedule. If it weighs, it holds out. We'll be playing you guys. I think we could be playing you guys out here next year. The schedule where you rank in the standings.
Oh, really?
I'll be there.
Yep.
Hopefully not.
Right on his forehead.
What are you guys' memories of the Niners and Giants rivalry? This is a rivalry, of course, going back to the 80s.
Yeah, I don't want to upset you, but I forget when we played you guys in the playoffs and the Giants were up 3-0. 49ers were, and then we won 49-3 against Montana. Sorry, I don't want to.
I remember that.
Yeah, you
I remember that. I was sick to my stomach when I saw Joe Montana get carried off on a stretcher that day.
Yeah,
so he was on the field. They put him in the locker room. He had the concussion, and then
Lawrence Taylor.
I only remember the block.
The pick six.
What year was that?
86.
Yeah, LT nailed him early on. It was all downhill for you guys after that.
Well, that was a Giants year. They were the #1 ranked defense. I think the two best teams going into that playoff in '86 was the Bears and the Giants, the two top-ranked defense, and the Bears were one and done against the Redskins in the divisional round. That would have been a good.
Yeah.
But the Niners Giants, those games always, that was definition in the English language, street ball. Street ball.
I think that was the year we beat the Bills, right?
Well, that was the 1990 NFC Championship game.
Yeah, but then we went on and beat the Bills. I think Sims was hurt that year.
Yeah, Montana gets hurt in the championship game. You had Jeff Hostetler. Well, his value went way high when the Raiders signed him, though, but that's a different story.
Went all the way with Hostetler. And the Bills missed the field goal at the end of the game at Super Bowl.
Hey, you guys joined the game today.
Thanks.
So we got the Giant faithful making that trek from New Jersey or Manhattan, New Jersey, where they play at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. We got Niner fans here. You guys ready for the game today?
Yeah! It's Veterans Day. Woo!
I think we'll get a win today. I think the Giants, there's a lot of people reading through the sources, and this week doing my pregame prepping for today's game. They've pretty much called in the dogs or quit.
Yeah, mark my words, Jimmy G's gonna play today, second half.
Yeah!
Jimmy G, started Jimmy G.
All right, so we're out here at the Empire Road. This is our home base. Every pregame show throughout the duration of this football season.
As I proceed to break it down and show these off the chain, man. When I'm around, I play the
We got Santa Clara's finest out here. Santa Clara's finest out here. So it's a busy time right here, and
Have you done my call?
out here we got here at the Empire Row.
Jersey, man.
Thank you very much. I got Wyatt Tittle today.
Oh, nice. There you go.
In honor of him,
it's out on my birthday.
Right.
That's it. But he's a great.
Well, I had to bust this out. I said, well, I'm going to wear a Tittle jersey
we
for.
got the Yen boys in the house tonight.
Yeah, look at his jacket, real clean. Hey, so what do you guys remember of the Niners-Giants rivalry?
Giants rivalry. The last thing I remember is Candlestick Park, 2011.
I was there in person, in the cold, in my Niner throwback, my 1990 49ers heavy weather Packers giving me bad shades of the NFC title game from 1990. I mean, it was a great game, but the games I like to remember was those games. That was street ball with Phil Simms and Lawrence Taylor in that group. That was street ball.
We didn't really get the better end of those deals, but we did in a couple of years.
That was some hitting though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
they ain't like the hit. This young generation don't know about what pain was back in the day.
Payne is trying to go for a 3-peat, and Roger Craig fumbles at the 1-yard line and gets the fucking Giants.
I tell you, well, we on live, but I'll tell you what, if you put Odell Beckham in that game back in the day, he would have been feeling some heat.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Ryan Lott would have been.
We know pain. This isn't pain. This isn't pain. We felt some pain. This is a rebuilding year.
And there was a lot of expectation for the Giants to make it back to the playoffs. And this is just a horrendous mess there in New York. And Ben McAdoo is on the hot seat. It looks like he might get fired. This is the day. This is the day they're going to get their first win today, the 49ers.
Niners first win, baby.
I'm trying to get a drink.
Come with me.
All right.
Your shadow over there. Not here in the damn shit.
Well, thank you very much. What's your name?
Queen. I'm the Jacksonville chapter of the Empire, Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville for Florida?
Florida, Duval, Dynasty, Niner Empire.
So next year, if the Niners play the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, which by the last play schedule, the Florida chapter will be there.
We will be there. Usually we try to have it in Jacksonville, but they always flex our game to London. So whenever the 49ers play the Jaguars,
they did that 4 years ago and didn't get a chance, though. So, I mean, you probably were there last year when they played in Miami.
I was in Miami and Tampa. I was there, and we're having a meet and greet this summer with Tampa over the summer for the Niner Empire as well.
I mean, I was talking to my boss from NinerRadio.com, and I was making a debate. Should I go to Tampa Bay next year or go to Green Bay? He told me, well, you gotta go to Green Bay. That's historic.
Well, it's historic, yes, but you know, you got a bigger chapter. We don't have really a big chapter in Green Bay of a following tour. We can take over the entire city, but we take over the entire city.
Because for Chicago, there's that chapter there. They're gonna make that trip up there to Green Bay, but I mean, that's gonna be a tough. I mean, I like to go down to Florida for Tampa because of the weather.
The weather is always beautiful. We have beautiful resorts. We got the beach. We got the hotel. I mean, you're not that far from Miami if you want to hit South Beach.
Yeah. They did Miami last year, and they won't go back down there for at least 8 years, or unless the Niners make it to the Super Bowl when Miami's turn to host the Super Bowl.
That's correct, depending on whether they do the schedule or not. But Jacksonville might be on the schedule again, even though we play them home. We might get them away next year as our extra year. So we're waiting to see what the schedule looks like for that.
Well, because they get the AFC, they get the divisions every 4 years.
We get the divisions every 4 years, but you know, sometimes we get those 2 sleeper games that's non-divisional.
Well, in the National Football Conference, it's every 3 years. Next year we get the NFC, the AFC West, and the NFC North.
And the NFC North, correct.
So they go to Green Bay, they go to Chicago. No, they go to Green Bay, they go to Minneapolis.
What I can say is, go to the Green Bay game and just come down and hang out with the Tampa chapter this summer.
All right. Well, I got a little financial situation. That's why I do this stuff for YouTube. So if I can, with a big enough budget, I could probably do multiple trips. But I have to.
Yeah, summertime is always a good time because we can relax and not have to worry about a game.
Yeah. Hey, I guess you represent the Florida chapter. Well, we got Antonio, we got the little one today.
How's it going, man?
Hey, so you got the...
My little one today, you know, daddy-daughter day.
Yeah.
Say hi.
She looks like her mama, though. Hey, I like that video from the Dreamforce, though, downtown.
Thank you, man.
I was down there. They were down there while I was doing my food deliveries during lunchtime.
Yeah. It was a crazy week. So
I know you were singing karaoke, Little Temptation, so.
Yeah, that was nuts, man. I was really nervous, and there was a lot of people. It was a little fluke thing. I just one of my coworkers did it, so I went up and did it. Tried my best.
What's your favorite Niner Giants memories? We grew up at that time of the 80s and 90s. Hard hitting.
There's a lot. The Phil Simms days. The Joe Montana versus Phil Simms.
I was watching some of those old games on YouTube the other night. The Monday night game from 1990. Those are the years when it was street ball. Street ball.
Yeah.
Street ball. Hitting.
When they were hitting.
They were hitting.
When you led with the helmet.
If Odell Beckham was playing back in that day, he would get
smacked. Odell Beckham wouldn't last until week 4.
Oh no. Ryan Lott would have been he would have got killed.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing about it is there's a heartbreak championship game where Alex Smith could have been a Super Bowl quarterback if it wasn't for the public.
Wait, but that was Kyle Williams. Was his father, Ken Williams, the general manager of the White Sox, couldn't catch it. Hey, your daughter could have caught those 2 punts, though.
Huh?
Your daughter could have caught those 2 punts out there, special team. Even how old is she?
6.
Even a 6-year-old kindergarten would have known the back off on that fire drill punt return that night. That was heartbreaking. I was there at the stick wearing my 1990 49er starter jacket in the heavy cold. That was heartbreak.
Yeah, I was there, man. That was a hard game to overcome. And then the next year, we go to the Super Bowl, and then we lose in the Super Bowl. I was at the bowl. That was tough.
Who was in New Orleans?
I went to New Orleans, went to the game. That was tough.
And I tell you, for off the record, we would have beaten the Patriots that year 6 years ago.
I know. Yeah, I definitely agree.
They got a friend who lives down in L.A. He's a big New York Giants fan, but he's born in New York. We go at it all the time. And he goes up and says, well, babe, the Bear team won. Yeah, the Bear team won. 9-7, the worst Super Bowl champion ever. But hey, they did their thing. And it's funny. I'm going to say one footnote of that season. They win the NFC West. We're in the East by 1 game over the Eagles and the Dream Team. They went 8-8. And you look back at that win-loss the Eagles could not win. It was against the 49ers in Philadelphia.
There's some history here. And this game today, it's gonna be a possibility where the Niners can come in and win it.
I think they're gonna win. The Giants are packed in and they quit.
But I do want to say that I'm actually, and I want to be selfish. I don't want to ever experience a year like this again. So if we lose out, let's lose out for those draft picks and let's fix this team. That's where I'm at right now.
And Garoppolo's going to be here for the long run. I really believe it. If they have worst get a 3 or 2, they can trade those picks and try to make over this offensive line. That's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah.
And hey, that's a good job by the Dream Force coming up. We got an event coming up, tree line down at California Street. Ryan Lott's going to MC it. I'm trying to get an interview with him. I already did cut a PSA with them.
Get an interview with Ronnie Lott, let me know.
I'm going to do everything I can. I know this is very expensive. I'm going to try to get up in there. That's on the 29th of Wednesday. Tree line thing at that Bank of America down there on Kearney in California.
All right, that's right by me. So yeah, definitely. Remind me, Brian, I might have to check you out over there.
All right. I'm going to try to see if I get in there, though, because it was expensive. And the proceeds go to help the victims of the California wildfire.
Yeah. They've been doing a lot of that. I think they've been doing great. The Metallica concert on Wednesday.
Yeah, Raphael Sadiq from Tony. That group the whole crew was there.
Yeah, man. The whole week was cracking in San Francisco with the whole Dream Force thing. And just a lot of...
I'm going to have to go to that next year, though. Yeah. Looks like our boy Jay Esmenez is going to kind of check out for the rest of the year. Family time, he said on Facebook. But, I mean, it's a great time reminiscing the Niners and New York Giant rivalry. Those are some good games.
Thank you, Brian. Go Niners. Go Niners. Go Niners. Go Niners.
She's shot. So we're now at 12:30. We're going to be on. We're here for about an extra hour. Got some little more time we can deal with.
First I had to tell her $20 once. She said,
this is the 49er faithful here.
I come with bad weather. They say I'm a storm.
Like the red.
I was sitting break the whole man when Jay was still a day. For leave child, I gotta take off.
Hey, Joe, right? Bert, all right. Yeah, so it's going to be a good game today. I think the Niners are going to win today because the Giants are packed in for the season.
The Giants win today, yes.
I hope the Niners win because the Giants are quit. They the way they have
1-7? Are they 1-7 or 1-6?
1-7, the Giants.
We're 0-9. I think we got it, Ryan. I think we got it.
Yep.
I think we got it. I wish they would start fucking Garoppolo, but I don't know.
They're doing it right by not starting because I don't want them to get banged up with no offensive line.
After our bye week. All right.
I don't want to run them out there when you don't have an offensive line to block.
Yeah.
Protect him.
He needs to get used to our O-line and stuff, you know? All the receivers and the wide receivers.
But I'm excited because, you know, yeah, we ain't going nowhere this year, but I'm excited for the future because our shipment's going to come. Oh, the camouflage. The faithful, it's veterans, got the Veterans Day weekend, supporting our troops. I like that.
Supporting our troops.
I like this jersey. That's very nice.
Niner Empire, 916 Sacktown, we out here representing.
What city? What city?
Sacramento, 916 Sacktown, we out here representing.
We got, our good friends up there in Sacramento representing.
Always, every day. Come see us at Sacktown Sports Bar. That's where we take over. All Niner Empire fans get 15%
When they
off.
start winning, man, this place down here, Empire Road, is going to be cracking on game days.
Hey, Blue Line 1 is cracking too. Niner Empire, baby. You know how we do it? You know how we do it, Mike?
Bienvenido al Babilonio, donde estás hermosa Navidad, corriendo y las chicas del Babilonio, donde churumbe.
Boy, we got another Odell Beckham imposter down too.
Interview? I'll speak for him. What's your question?
He's on the injured reserve, injured too.
I couldn't hear you.
He's hurt too. I can't say his protege is hurt.
You know,
his entrepreneur.
The thing is,
alter ego.
Well, that's fine and all, but this is actually Odell in disguise.
Yeah.
But we're trying to keep it on the low, so I don't. We take it.
You just go anything out now.
He's gonna be better though soon though.
The thing is, that's fine and all, but you have something to say. It smells like Odell. It looks like Odell.
It must be Odell.
It must be Odell.
Mi celular no más suena y la agenda está muy llena, sobran las invitaciones. Tantas son las amistades, los hermanos familiares, ahora vienen a buscarme.
Where did you get some of those pants at? Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Yeah. So the faithful is here. Got the G-Man. What are you guys' thoughts of today's game?
49
49ers are going to take a bad one today. Big L. 0 wins for the Niners.
Their first win today, baby. Their first win. Because
look
Dad
at
said so.
boy, you graffiti. Boy, you like the graffiti.
I kind of want the first round draft pick, but I want the win too.
Boy,
so it looks like she's going for the draft pick. Y'all taking it out.
Yeah.
You guys are taking it out. You're taking it out.
Maybe next week. Just not today.
We don't play next week. We got a bye week next week.
Gonna make it 2.
No, we're better than you.
Well, you got the graffiti.
Hey, this Niner gang on ours.
I got graffiti.
These motherfuckers are gonna be picking before us in the draft. Them Giants, sorry ass Giants are gonna pick before us in this draft.
I mean, they've been struggling all year. I mean, I got the Niners winning this game. This is, I mean, back in the day, this was like the two best teams in the country. I like that rivalry. I was there in the rain that night at Candlestick, the heartbreak against the Giants. I mean, that my big friend of mine.
Jeff Garcia's comeback.
I was there too.
Whoop that ass.
Well, you know, with the Giants, the reason why they lost that game because their defense didn't, you know, stop making the plays and it's made boneheaded mistakes, and then including, you know, the multiple foolish penalties when T.O. got hit with an unsportsmanlike, and then those guys retaliated. And one of the guys for the Giants pushed T.O., which got multiple offset penalties, and they would have good field position. And the Giants are self-destructive.
I bet half these Giants fans here don't even remember back in the day when we had to go play them over there in New York. Jerry Rice was running to the house, he fumbles the ball, we lose that playoff.
I remember that. Joe Montana got put on the stretcher.
That was us against the Giants.
I just turned 10 years old. I just turned 10 years old in 1987. And when I saw the highlights of that after I got home from church.
You're younger than me. God damn, you look like 30 years older than me, bro.
Well, you know, I remember Joe Montana got put. I was sick to my stomach.
When Craig fumbled. When he fumbled.
No, I almost cried when he lost.
That would have been our 3-beat.
My friend from LA, who's born in New York, big Giant fan, always talk about that all the time. And then he brags about, said, well, P, the Bear team won in 2011. What they did, they got hot. I mean, but it's funny because they win the NFC East by one game.
The better team didn't win. It was Kyle Williams, sorry ass, fumbling that ball.
Yeah,
two times.
My 10-year-old nephew could have known, or my nephew, actually my teenage nephew would have known to lay off on that special teams play.
Man, Kyle Williams, to this day, he cost us our first Super Bowl run, which we would have been there too. That would have been 2 Super Bowls because they would have changed the aura of the team. Not struggling and fighting. We went to a 3rd NFC championship and lost. We got nothing out of the Harbaugh era. Because of Balky's ass. Nothing has to do with Jed York. Jed York was manipulated by that piece of shit Balky.
All right, we're doing this live, so we got to keep the language. Yeah, but you know, it all started. The NFC title game 4 years ago against Seattle really altered the franchises. It was altered. That one pass. The Richard Sherman tip, and when he bragged about that, I mean, it sucks for him. He lost for the rest of the year, and I don't want to be wishing no ill will on nobody, not even a rivalry, because.
But for one loudmouth like that thought it was okay for his fans to throw popcorn and bullets when he went down like that. You know what?
I hate to say this, well, I'm gonna say, be fair like this. I would never wish nobody on no serious injury, but. What you sow, you shall reap.
Yes, and he thought it was okay, them throwing popcorn at him. When he had a knee that was flipped over to his face, he thought it was okay, so karma bites you in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, Seahawks fans, that was weak. I expect that from maybe for New York people or people from Philadelphia, but you don't do that stuff to kick an individual down.
Hey, you can put them in the same category.
They're bandwagon fans anyway, because none of them don't remember when the Seahawks were in the AFC West.
Yeah, getting their asses handed to them.
When they were the rivalry of the Raiders, they don't know who Dave Craig is. They don't know who's Jacob Green or Kenny Easley, or maybe even rarely probably know Steve Largent.
No, they definitely don't know Steve Largent. Definitely, that was a real 80 back in the day.
He was the original real 80 until Jerry Rice came there, and then
80 Flash. We're 80. We got 80 Flash.
Their rivalry was the Raiders and Broncos and the Chargers in the AFC West.
Yeah, I remember all that stuff. They probably don't remember Cortez Kennedy last
From the
night.
U, from the U. Hey, my boys put that whooping on Notre Dame last night.
Yeah.
We're back. We're number 2 in the nation now.
They're back. You know what I want to see? I'd rather see them in Clemson go at it than them in Alabama.
I want Alabama. I want to whoop. I hate
Alabama's. You know what? They get a lot of the good draft picks. They're built on defense. That team.
They got a whooping. Hey, they owe us from '92. They beat. They beat us. They beat Miami in the Sugar Bowl New Year's Day '93 to win the national title.
93.
New Year's Day '93. 92. New Year's Day '93. They beat when Gene Stallings was the head coach at Alabama and Des Erickson was at the U.
You guys had a running back there.
That's Sean Alexander.
Damn, I can't think of the name right now. It'll come in, but you know what? I mean, it's all good though. Let's get this win, Niners. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, but you know it's gonna be Seattle's. Their run's gonna come to an end sooner or later.
Seattle's done.
But I think when the Niners get good, it's gonna be all about the Niners and Rams rivalry. And I'm excited. I'm glad that the Rams moved back to LA. I like that rivalry.
You know what I like about that? We whipped their ass 19 straight times at the.
Yep.
Oh yeah. See that?
What we got here?
I got the little one for your wife.
Oh yeah. We need some more shirts, different ones.
Where you get those shirts at?
Right here, this man right here.
Nice. I don't carry cash with me. I only carry my my debit card because I don't.
He recording.
Okay.
He can pay ballot.
Well, hey, you guys enjoy the game today,
All right,
though.
you enjoy too. Let's get our first one of the year.
I think we're gonna get it today.
I think we could.
So we need an offensive line and cornerback, straight up.
Yep.
Offensive line and cornerback
That's
is
right.
all we need.
Yep. They got some money though.
That's all we need. Offensive line and cornerback.
So we got our crew just about wrapping it up for today. Another
Hey.
So Bernard, right? Or
That is.
or
You got
Bernie?
it.
Bernie.
You got it. Bernie, Bernard. You fine with either one.
Hey, so
you all right?
Hey, so I went on your Facebook page. Hey, some good stuff. You've been a Niner fan since when?
1980. 1980.
That's when the year before the dynasty begun.
Yeah. I did. At the time, I didn't realize I was picking a losing team, but I liked the team and I had a soft.
I like that. I mean, I've been a Niner fan since '85 and since I was 8, and I've started following them when they won the second Super Bowl. Because I really wasn't into football that much. I was more into baseball. But But how could you I mean, when they win this thing, when I hear about Super Bowl and the uniform, I love red. Hey, you couldn't help it. But you know, and I really didn't have that much of that connection of the losing because I mean I was too young back in 1980, 79 or 80. But I mean at 40 years old. But I've done my research and read all the Niners history before pre-dynasty. But
I was around for the first losing year, and then of course the dynasty began, and you know it was on and popping after that. Who'd have thought it was a team that I picked because I like the colors of the helmet.
Yeah. Did you graduate that year when they won the Super Bowl?
No. I graduated in '84.
83, 84, right?
Yep.
So it was a year before they lost the championship to Washington.
I was a sophomore the year they won the first one. I was a sophomore.
I was a senior when they won the fifth one with Steve Young, so that's special.
Yeah.
That's special. I mean, if they win a Super Bowl the year you graduated high school, that's special.
Oh yeah, if you did that one. Well, I mean, they did win it in 1985 for the '84 season, and I graduated class of '84. So.
Well, 84, 85 school year, you were 83, 84. I was 94, 95 though.
Right.
But like my best friend from high school, his oldest brother, graduated in '89 when they won the third Super Bowl and they beat the Bengals.
Right.
And I tell, well, me and you always have something in common because, you know, they won, instead, that was my favorite Super Bowl, '89 when they came back and beat the Bengals. So, was the third Super Bowl for Bill Walsh, established himself as the team of the decade and a dynasty. Then they followed that up to win back-to-back in '89, which I still say I like. It was great the '94 team won it in my senior year in high school, but I still say my favorite Niner team it was the '89 team because they broke all those records, and that was Montana's best individual year ever.
Right.
League MVP.
It was my favorite too. Definitely.
So, you know, guys did another great job here on the set.
Thank you.
And we'll see you out here 2 weeks' time against Seattle.
Yeah, too bad we blew the we blew the generator, but that's what happens when you bring one that doesn't have a lot of power to it.
You always have to
we
fill.
bring the noise.
Always fill up the night before.
That's right.
Gas is up and down. Always fill it up before you get gas.
That's right.
But you guys do it every day. But we'll be out here again 2 weeks' time.
Yep,
Bye week,
Seattle.
a week of rest, and then it's right back here against Seattle. We could get a win against Seattle though. If they could get 3 or 4 wins, have something to feel good for the future, I will be very impressed with it.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
We got DJ Bernie in the house here. We're here at Niner Tailgate Row. We're now getting close towards kickoff times at 1:25, but we're going to wrap it up from here on 49ers Pregame Live. Thank everybody here for watching. We thank you very much for watching, supporting on Niner Empire Row. A reminder, upcoming event, the Tree Lighting Festival will be featured by Ryan Lott and Friends, coming up on Wednesday, in 2 weeks from Wednesday, November 29th. In 2 weeks, that'll be coming up 2 weeks from this coming Wednesday. They'll be down at the 555 California Street celebration. Go online at treeline555california.com, or for more information, I will post it up on Facebook. I'd like to thank everybody here, Antonio, Abe, the whole Empire crew, Empire Row, bringing that every day on game day Sunday. So coming up will be Niners and the Giants at 1:25 at the bottom of the hour. We'll have updates. And for everybody here, I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. Thank you for watching Niners Pregame Live and check us out at NinersRadio.com. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. Enjoy the game, everybody, and go Niners.